10th of April 2026, a VTuber dropped a Google Doc accusing popular streamer Sykkuno of being a serial cheater, master manipulator, and dangerous predator. So around Valentine's Day, Sykkuno followed a VTuber called Hemomal on X, which I assume he did after seeing this post on that day. Okay, so even though she's referred to as a VTuber, she doesn't seem to be active. Lately though, it looks like she's been much more active as an e-girl, so let's just call her that. So following the following, e-girl number 1 immediately, guns blazing, slide into Sykkuno's DM. This girl is so thirsty, it's like she's been stranded in the Sahara Desert for weeks and sees Sykkuno's as in like a oasis or something. After that, they talk, play games, nothing important, but in the doc, she added a comment that say that she came to learn that there is a 15 years age gap between them, she being 19 and Sykkuno being 34. But here's the thing though, his age is not really hidden, so I don't know why do you have to say it like that unless it's to imply a predatory narrative. I mean, you were fine with it at the time, so his age or whatever age gap you guys have is not really a relevant topic, I think. Couple weeks later, they started sexting. E-girl 1 started sending saucy voice recordings, pictures, videos. And then she asked whether Sykkuno jerked off to them or not. I find this part kind of hilarious because for the most part, the guy is kind of passive. But the e-girl is the one who keeps spamming these good materials to him. And then she asks for validation from him afterward. Also, there's a sentence here in the chat that is kind of, I want to say, legendary. So Sykkuno was saying that he didn't date much. E-girl 1 said, "So, you have me now." Then Sykkuno said, "My XP bar is low." Bro, we are witnessing the birth of a new meme. After that, around mid-March, so this is about a month in, they talked about dating histories and stuff. Sykkuno said that he only dated once. You know, his XP bar is low. But what I noticed here is that he never actually said that he is single in this whole screenshots, docs that they provided. But I guess it is implied that he is because, you know, in the previous chat, she did say that they are dating and Sykkuno never really rejected that notion, so... The doc then talk about how Sykkuno is a sugar daddy for buying e-girl 1 a gym jacket and Resident Evil 9 because she mentioned that she have some interest in the game. I personally don't really get this section because if you really don't want the money, you can return them. You know that, right? She then further said that giving money is a pattern of love bombing and manipulation. And here is where e-girl number 2 came in. Another VTuber called Elfie Lea. And I'm honestly starting to notice a pattern here too. It looks like he targets women who sell booty pictures online. But think about it rationally, right? If a girl already selling their booty pictures online, it probably does not take a lot to get into their pants. So from his point of view, he probably sees them as someone he can easily tap in and tap out. E-girl number 2 here received almost 1,500 euros from Sykkuno just within 1.5 months. And apparently they've been talking and flirting here and there for 5 years. He would pay for her trip so they can meet in events and stuff. And I guess it is implied that they slept together because otherwise her case would have been a nothing burger. But what I noticed in this chat, e-girl 2 was doing something called dry begging. Dry begging is basically indirect begging through hints. So for example, rather than saying, "Yo bro, can you lend me money? I cannot really pay rent for this month." Instead of that, you say, "Oh man, I don't really know how I can pay my rent this month. I'm so fucked." Something like that. I mean, she even do the whole rent thing like right here, exactly here. I want to say this is a manipulation technique. Yeah, 100%. And looks like e-girl 2 is quite successful with it. Like if you compare e-girl 1, she only get 300 euro in 2 months. Meanwhile, e-girl 2, 1,500 in 1.5 months. Amazing. Also, this part over here is kind of odd. This is implied that she is at that moment in a relationship with another person, but her partner cheated on her, while at the same time she's still talking to Sykkuno. So eventually, e-girl 1 found out that Sykkuno actually have a girlfriend and that they've been living together for 2 years, but they've been together since 2021. So 5 years relationship. And then through a VTuber called Bao, e-girl 1 and girlfriend got together in a group chat and they share informations. The girlfriend then left the group chat because it's too much for her, which is very fair. At the end of the doc, e-girl 1 then recorded a call with Sykkuno.
Because honest to God, I feel like the poor girl's been through enough. You're putting this girl through mental strain. But then you should just let her go. Instead of just sitting her there wasting her time.
That's it.
What's it?
Probably never talking again.
You and me?
Yes.
What? Why?
Is that not why?
What is why? I'm still upset with you, but you didn't cheat on me. You can still
What?
talk to me and be like, make up for your actions. Don't get me wrong, because I always am there for second chances. All I care about right now is that is okay. Keep me updated on that.
I don't know if that's a possibility.
You can keep me updated on how she's doing. You can keep me updated on when she moves out, because I don't think she should be living with you anymore.
I don't think you need me to do that.
So for me, this recorded call, the intention is quite malicious. I think she recorded this call in order to get something out of him. Sykkuno isn't aware that this call was recorded, but she didn't get what she wanted, so she went public with this. Also, another thing that is hilarious here is eGirl1 actually created a Patreon specifically to anticipate the clout that she might get for going public with this. Let me lay out the timeline. So girlfriend found out about Sykkuno's behavior on the 24th of March. She then get connected with eGirl1. eGirl1 then a week after that created a Patreon. She then posted on Patreon on the 2nd as well as the 3rd of April. I assume this Patreon account is created as an insurance in case she didn't get what she wanted from Sykkuno. The recorded call happens on the 4th of April, so around 1 day after she set up her Patreon stuff. After the last post on the 3rd, her next post is on the 9th of April. So this post is anticipating for the potential traffics that she gonna get. Because the next day, on the 10th of April, the Google Doc dropped. The Google Doc dropped 3 p.m. my time, and Mujin uploaded his video 2 hours after that, 5 p.m. my time. So obviously you can see that this is a coordinated and pre-planned. In the last couple of days, there are also other girls that came out with their stories, but for the most part, they are nothing burgers. So yeah, that's the whole thing. Let's now assess whether the accusation is true or not. Is he a serial cheater? Yes, 100%. Is he a master manipulator? I'm kind of iffy on this. I mean, he lies, maybe emotionally manipulate you. That would be a stretch even. To be honest, I've seen more manipulation coming from the e-girls. E-girl number 2 is so good at manipulating him into sending her money. E-girl number 1, on that call, oh my god, is he a dangerous predator? Everybody involved in here are all consenting adults. If the e-girls are old enough to be able to sell her booties online, that also means that she is old enough to be able to think for herself. We usually reserve this word for people who goes after underage individuals. It's not some buzzwords that you can easily throw around, you know. The only victim here is Sykkuno's girlfriend, which I feel really sorry for her. But hopefully she's surrounded by people that she loves, her families and friends. Let her grieve, let her heal, and eventually push through. So TLDR, Sykkuno is a pit, and the e-girls are the flies hovering around